This episode of Background Noise is brought to you by Trying Clothing Shop.
Hello.
What's up, my dude?
Nothing much, man. How are you?
Better now that you're here. No, actually, it was a quite productive morning. I'm off today. Fucking finally. Woke up and did some yoga. So I've done yoga for 3 days in a row now. So I am officially a yogi.
Is that what it takes 3 days?
Now I will do all my podcasting in the lotus position.
Good luck.
Yeah, seriously, hurt my butthole.
Pop your coin, you know what I'm saying?
Sit on my balloon knot.
Pop your Lincoln, that penny. But
and
yeah.
How was work, dude?
It was pretty cool. It was very slow.
Nice.
Got out of
Did
clothes.
you make money?
No, did not make that much money at all.
You know,
but
we're running out of groceries then.
Yeah, tell me about it. Thing was, though, it was kind of cool. I saw Jack White from the White Stripes. He came in today. He sat there, very tall individual, very nice. Apparently, I didn't serve him, but one of my other coworkers did. Obviously, she said that he was the nicest one at the table, and he was a very cool guy. So that was nice to hear.
That's always very nice to hear. Very enlightening, because not everyone that's famous is a cockbag or a plate of.
Yes, for those who are listening, I work at South Congress Cafe in Austin, and that's the spot, bro. The spot, pretty good food, and a lot of famous people come in. I've seen the High Sparrow from Game of Thrones. Seen Christoph Waltz. Saw Arnold Schwarzenegger. Best one.
Yeah.
That was recently.
And then didn't you say you saw Lana Del Rey?
Lana Del Rey, yeah.
So of all of them, I guess, I mean, did the High Sparrow, did he talk like this?
I actually didn't.
Like
we were busy. I didn't
Thrones?
get to hear him that well. He wore a blue scarf.
That's dapper.
I don't know if it does anything for you, but it did for me. So I was like, that's pretty fucking
Of
nice.
course.
Yeah, I was like, man, I really want to eavesdrop on his table just so I can get some knowledge dropped, because I know he's spitting some good, like, some fucking fire of truth over there with his mates. But
he didn't
even fucking
walk
pay.
out the kitchen naked and everyone's throwing food at you and like.
Actually, no, wait, he did pay. He actually wasn't the best tipper. That was, yeah. I was like, fuck you,
That's
man.
petty as shit.
But
Fuck
hey,
you and your blue scarf. Now.
Doesn't surprise me. I mean, it's a High Sparrow. It's like he's gonna save his
the rich
money.
stay rich for a reason.
But
okay.
anyways, yeah, that was cool.
And you said Lana Del Rey was
not I didn't talk to her. She's not as pretty in person as she is on like anything else.
Damn.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. And was Arnold like? You say he's pretty friendly, right? Was he?
Well, see, the thing is that he is, I think, one of the most like high profile people that have come in there. So when he was there was bodyguards there guarding like the doors, like on all the exits, and he wasn't allowed to talk really. Like someone ordered for him. The restaurant I work at is so small, so like everyone would just fucking stopped and like been like, "Oh my god, he's talking." But you know, so someone ordered for him and stuff like that. But so I mean, I can't really tell. But I mean, apparently from everyone that I've ever seen that has met him, like as far as like YouTubers and people that have been like, "Hey, this is what he's like." When I met him, everyone's like, "He's fucking awesome."
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He
So like, I mean, he probably is very nice, but no one got to talk to him, which is disappointing.
Yeah. No,
but
I feel you.
He was big. He looked good. I saw him like 5 feet away. I was like, holy fucking! I saw wrinkles.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I was close.
God
damn. It was
damn.
awesome. I could smell him.
What did he smell like?
The Terminator.
Yeah. Just pepperoni and gunpowder. Have you seen that YouTube video?
No.
It's old, dude. It's way old. It's like Arnold's Pizza Shop.
Okay.
And
I think I have seen
like,
that.
He's like, if you want the pepperoni pizza, get that.
Is it that prank call?
Huh?
Is it the prank call?
Yeah.
Okay, then yes.
Dude, that was legit, man.
Yeah.
But, dude, just such a high, I mean, it is a small world, but fucking A, dude. That's pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah, it's weird, dude. It's because, I mean, obviously growing up in San Antonio, only the famous people. The only famous people you see is the Spurs. So I was like, holy fuck. True. So now, like, just in a small, it's like 45 minutes away, I'm seeing all these people, like fucking Christoph Waltz. I don't know if I mentioned him already.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge, like,
did he
Quentin Tarantino fan, so he's in a lot of movies I watch.
Did he interrogate you into you admitting that you're a Jew or like hiding?
By the way, I'll have the shrimp and grits, but fuck you. I'm like, oh my god, he changed my life. But no.
You're sheltering enemies of the state underneath the crowbars, aren't you?
Nah, they're in the kitchen. They're making your food, bro. And they're all illegal Mexicans. So if you want to eat, I would keep that hush hush.
But, and like they purposely burn his shrimp.
You're right. Fuck you, pig. Put pork in there instead.
Oh shit. Don't go.
Anyways, that. So that was my work day.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you also fucking bumped into fucking Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
That wasn't even at your work.
No, that was at LA Fitness. I wanted to take a picture with Jack White because I got cut when he was leaving. Yeah. But I didn't. Didn't catch him in time. I would have taken a picture of him. Like, hey, bro, can I get a picture? He's
a tall cat, huh?
Yeah. I look like a fucking shrimp compared to him. But I wanted a picture. What did
he order? Did you know?
Don't know.
You know what? Fuck it.
I know he got drinks though.
There you go.
I gave him. I refilled his water.
Oh really?
Hell yeah, I did.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Best highlight.
What was that like?
Very rewarding. Very rewarding.
Was it wet?
Is water wet?
Was there any condensation on the glass?
A lot.
I bet.
A lot.
Fucking bet.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, dude. So last Thursday I was at work and the
application.
Yes, absolutely.
God damn it.
Will you let me fucking finish? Will you let me start? Thank you. I was at work and the weather app that it gave me an update. I was like, okay, let's see what the weather's like. And Bill Cosby is going to prison on found guilty.
30 years, right?
Well, it's 10,
that's life for him.
10 years per I guess thing he's being charged for. I don't know exactly what the charges are. It's been a while since I've read it, since last week. But they're gonna appeal it, which is basically just gonna prolong the inevitable. Maybe he'll croak before then, but each count's like 10 years and there's 3 of them, so potentially 30 years. I mean, he's done. He's like 80 or some shit like that.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna.
So anyways, this is my weather app. I'm like, oh, it's raining Jello pudding pops. And it's like, oh.
I like all those memes of him like looking at the camera real quick that have come out. Like, I don't know why. I don't get it. Isn't he like blind or
I don't know, dude. I hear he's a very, very high maintenance, crazy old fuck.
I know he used to have people legit.
Like,
he would ask
him into bed.
Well, that and anytime he would like eat, he would have people come in and just watch him eat. He's like, I need everyone in here. They need to watch me eat like right now.
Damn, dude, what a fucking freak.
I know.
And who knows how many fucking, the endless number of like
women
chicks he's drugged and shit. Dude, what if he becomes like kingpin in the prison? He's just like, I made my Jello pudding in the toilet.
You Pisces?
You like little rubber ducks.
Serendipity. What a wonderful force of nature.
Nah, dude, for real. Honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if we just hear about
I bet you he's going to get. Wouldn't surprise me if he fucking got stabbed in prison. Like, just fucking shanked.
Or everyone just makes him, like, his best friend. Like, that's just one thing. You have two very, very opposite sides of the coin. Like
I said, it just depends who you...
Yeah, it just depends on who you are, really. You either fucking hate his guts.
Or you fucking love him.
Or you're just like, dude.
Cosby!
Yeah.
Dude, what if he starts performing and get in prison?
Right.
Makes enough money to get out of prison.
Not here. He has enough money now.
Funds his own tour.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I don't know if it's going to be
Cosby 2018. The light before death.
Right. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he just turns up dead one of these days. Like,
yeah.
just coincidentally. He's up there in age and he has his problems and he's just like, you've lived this luxurious life now. And, shit.
Well, up until now.
Yeah, up until now. And it's just like, 80 is not a bad number for people nowadays. And
yeah, I think if
he'd probably off himself or some shit.
Yeah.
Well, good riddance. Fucking shitbag. But, dude, say what you want about him. He was like the father of comedy for a good while back in the day. Him and his weird ass.
You said that saying, what?
He had like the entire American people just on his back pocket.
It's ironic because he used to have one of the, what was the saying he was known for? Like, keep your pants up or,
just being like a,
like something about keeping your pants up, legit. And he fucking was a serial fucking rapist out the ass. So it's like, wow. Okay.
Now be sure to buckle up your pants and the Jello pudding pops. Keep them from, yeah, dude. And Shit, dude.
Yeah.
Just living a double life. But
Damn.
anyways, fuck him, dude.
Yep.
Oh, and in other news, fucking North Korea and South Korea are coming to some sort of peace agreement after 70 years of war, dude.
Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different routes.
I didn't even know that. When was that released? When was that?
Earlier this week or late last week.
Do you know more about the agreement? Is it like complete like?
Oh, like nuclear, like the nukes are being shut down, like like in North Korea, like they're shutting down all the nuclear plants. And
are they being like, okay, now let's fuck up America?
Dude, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I mean, who knows? but okay, here's a few things to make note though. You know, Trump and the guy from North Korea, Kim Jong Un, have been like fucking
buddy.
No, well, they talked apparently, and Trump's that motherfucker that just will not back down. You know, it's like you're mixing crazy, but then you put like a different type of crazy that you can't really get a read on. And I think that North Korea just doesn't want to fuck with the U.S. honestly, like, and it's just more. They're already in bad shape. Apparently, the transportation situation for them is not very good. Like apparently, Kim Jong Un's like planes can't even make it to America and shit like that. Apparently, he has to take the train.
What a bitch!
Like, it's just not good. And so they're coming to some sort of peace agreement. And after 70, and a lot of Koreans, from what I'm hearing, and reading, I don't know anyone Korean right now, but
now.
Just from what I've been reading, they're kind of skeptical about it still. Like, there's been talk about this shit in the past before, but this seems more. They fucking held hands down this weird walkway I saw in a video, and there were
some ritual shit for them.
Yeah, dude. It
was fucking funny.
Dude, it's the weirdest shit. Like the bands. I mean, the fucking band that was playing when they're walking down the fucking the walkway. You might as well just get a few people that a few 100 people who do not know how to play the fuck out of any instrument. Give them kazoos, put them in a weird hat, and say, "Go for it, make my country proud." Like, dude, it was rowdy. Here, let me show you.
Invest in some fucking. What the fuck? Extracurricular activities for the kids, and you'll have some good ass musicians come out of there. Fucking
dude, I would hate to fucking sit in on that music class.
Yeah.
But here, check it out. Are
you even allowed to play this?
I can't show anything. They're not gonna. They can hear it.
Okay, here we go.
It's over the phone. Such bad quality.
Ooh. Oh, Christ. Granted, they are really playing that double forte. They are really going for that. You know what? No, I feel this. I like this. This is really good.
Honestly, if I were North Korea, I would probably take a swing at the South Korean guy after hearing this shit. Like,
what if missiles just come from the sky and hit the band directly?
I will say,
Trump.
If I was in the battlefield,
it's fucking Trump.
If I was in the battlefield, and dude, and look at their fucking hats and shit that they're wearing.
What are they playing? Are they kazoos? That's exactly what.
Dude, I don't even know. Like, I will say, if I was in a war and I heard that shit coming over the hill, I'd be kind of afraid if I saw those weird fucking hats.
Fuck, I didn't know they made an army of retards. Shit, this is gonna feel really bad taking these guys out. Just set up traps. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. JK.
Anyways, JK. But yeah, that's.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Dude, I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I take back everything.
I think maybe one person may be out of tune. that might be what you're hearing. But it's pretty good.
Some good shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was like, oh, okay, let's see what this piece, walk is all about.
Sounds like a pile of burning babies. That's what it sounds like, bro.
Like you're just a truck, driving over every single line of ducklings following their mother. Just like,
yeah. And then a pile of burning babies on top of that.
Dude, that was terrible. I mean, but hey, I think that North Korea is afraid of Trump and is, just the way he is, quite impulsive. Or like you said, they're saying like, fuck the Americans.
Yeah.
plotting against us. Who knows, man?
Hopefully we're dead by the time that happens. Because this is just the beginning stages. Hopefully it takes a while. I don't know.
But dude, that's. I mean, I'm sure there's people who were born into this war and then are died before this war ended.
Are you worried about it? Do you think our military is? I mean,
dude, I think a lot of the rest of the planet. I mean, I hope this shows the rest of the planet that hey, maybe we can hash out some of our differences and shit like that. Check this out. But hear me out real quick, dude. It's just I hope that they can see it and hash out their differences, other countries and shit. But I'm afraid that it's just going to go like, okay, that's one less thing to worry about and go right back to what we were doing before as far as just, especially the war in Syria now. I haven't even heard any more news on that. I just heard we're going to war.
Well, fun fact.
What's up?
You can fit the entire population of the world and everyone have their own house in Texas. You can fit 8 billion houses in Texas. How many people in the world? 8 billion?
I actually don't know.
7 billion, 8 billion. It's true though. You can fit the entire population and everyone have their own house in Texas. That says something about the size of Texas. What does it say about it's like the size of the U.S. and our military?
Oh well, dude. I mean, each vacant house in the United States can shelter every single homeless person. But here's the problem with that: there's some people who really do need the assistance and help, and the government.
But that's not the point. I'm just making the point of like we can fit the entire world's population of people in Texas.
I would fucking hate that.
It would be a huge issue, but like we could do it with everyone having their own houses. Isn't that crazy?
I guess with us being the dominant race, we can just have as much space as we want.
So this makes me think about if we could do that. I wonder if size has anything to do with our military, also being able to like. You say you're like maybe we're going to war or Syria or whatever. I guess we are. I don't know, but I wonder if that says anything about our military too.
Do
you know?
I'm kind of missing the point. It might just be going over my head.
I don't know. Maybe it just makes sense. It's got me thinking. I was like, well, if we can, because I don't know. It's just like we're talking about going to war with China or South Korea, North Korea, whatever the fuck.
Potentially, I mean, there's just nuclear threats. They're just flexing their nukes and dicks.
My mind was just thinking about how many like I don't know how many people that we could just fit in our country alone. Like, you'd be surprised at how many European countries fit in Texas.
No, yeah.
And stuff like that. And I was like, well, I wonder if that also, if there's any correlation with that in our military being the best in the world, too. I wonder if, like, the amount of people it's protecting reflects in the...
Like, just like a lower populace?
You know what I'm saying? Like, would we be able to stand up to, say if Syria... like we go to war with Syria and we also go to war with Korea. It's like, does our military have enough people, ammunition?
Well, that's the thing. There's allies. Like there's a whole world order and shit like that. It wouldn't just be like the U.S. alone versus blank and blank.
I mean, we do have allies, but
it's just
the war hasn't broken out yet. So it's like, who's to say what they're gonna do afterwards?
We say war hasn't broken out yet. I mean, maybe they're just not putting a title on it and nothing's changing. Maybe we're saying, okay, now we're in war, but
I don't know.
I don't know either, dude. I've honestly been kind of staying away from the news these past couple weeks because I've just been getting kind of a headache. But trying to stay informed a little bit.
Ever since the election started, it's been a headache and it hasn't stopped.
Oh, dude, longer than that for me. I think it's since 2012, it was starting to get like a real big headache. Ever since the first like cop, killed an apparent innocent, black kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually I don't remember the kid's name.
Trayvon Martin?
I remember we talked about this once. I don't know if
it's the same kid. I think it's one of the cases.
It's one of the cases, but this just started in 2012 and then or 2013 or whatever, and it just has escalated since then.
Yeah, it's weird for me because this all started like the whole election and everything started my senior year, right? Like right before I moved out too, and so ever since like right my preparation right before moving out. And like going off onto my own and catching like the beginning of this whole like Trump racism like era of time, you know what I'm saying? Really weird to grow up in. Like I really don't know what to think politically because I think every political thing going on right now is completely corrupt. So I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to think as far as our government goes? Because it's all been exposed, and you know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly why I've kind of stopped watching the news.
So I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? being a 19-year-old kid who just moved out, and it's just this stuff is actually starting to affect me, you know.
Like, well, all you really can do is vote if you want to, and also, I mean, who knows how much that really fucking matters, but honestly, all you can do is just hear out both sides and just choose.
Because all I've ever really paid attention to is this most recent election, just because I feel like,
you're just young, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, holy fuck, like, if it's gonna be like this every 4 years, I might fucking move to Canada or some shit.
I mean,
because this is awful. Because what we are like now is like a completely backwards fucking society about fucking just two types of people, left and right. And if you're not one, you fucking hate the other. You know what I'm saying?
There's always been this, but because of where the media's gone with this and the type of like publicity and the type of hype it's creating in the society that we've bred now, it's making we're making it more inclined to, like, we're so used to the fast pace, different, like, bam, 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 like reality TV. What's the biggest, like, dramatic thing that's gonna happen now, dude? Like, whether it's just the way they're reporting,
we have to be entertained at all times.
Yeah, dude, and I don't think entertained anymore. I think just fucking distracted, and it's just now some people are starting to wake up with like rise of technology and really just social media and the way news spreads. You know, I think people were catching on to stuff that the government didn't want us to, and so they're creating a lot of other distractions and shit, or at least, you know, making it known to the public more of certain issues. You know, it's kind of like divide and conquer, dude. Separate the masses, and it makes it easier to control them, keep them distracted, and that's just what it's been for, you know, for really
a really long time. But
it's just now, I feel like because some of the public's more aware of it, like I just said, they're just publicizing more bullshit for us to be distracted with.
And it's weird, like in America, like, okay, Trump is the president. No matter if you hate that or love it, it's fact. So when people say that Trump is not my president, yes, the fuck he is. You live here in America. He's your fucking president. And now anything that he does that could be, you know, like, granted, like, he does a lot of shit that's stupid, but any opportunity they have to just completely like ridicule and take him down, they're going to. Which is wrong because he's your fucking president. You should be trying to at least recognize that shit he's doing right too. You know what I'm saying? They refuse to look at any other side of the coin.
At least root for him because you have no other option.
Exactly. You have to root for him because he's your fucking president. You can't want him to fail. It's like saying a doctor. It's like saying, fuck, this doctor's annoying the fuck out of me. I hope he doesn't fucking fix my knee right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. I mean, it's only going to hurt you if you're not like, yeah, he may be annoying as fuck, but I hope he does a good job.
And yeah, that's... There's definitely been that argument around here. You know, it's starting to come out more. And
it's not like I'm a Trump supporter. Not like I'm fucking rooting for Trump. I'm just like, this is fucking ridiculous. I can't. It's hard to function in society where it's like, you don't know who the fuck you're talking to at first. If you say one wrong thing, they could think you're a fucking racist asshole when you're not.
Yeah. Again, it's just the way the media's gone.
Yeah.
It's a lot more, you know, liberal based, and they're really, really, really trying to dictate what's on television, what's on the news. Like, it's so biased, so fucking biased. And all you could really do, what I would like to do, is just root for Trump, just because whatever he does dictates the well-being of the country, apparently. But I mean, dude, people aren't really recognizing Trump as, like, last time I heard, like, he talked to the guy in North Korea, you know, Kim Jong-un or whatever. And now there's a peace treaty. Like, is that a coincidence, or do you think he scared the fuck out of North Korea? You know, regardless, I mean, you got to pay attention to that. Give him some sort of credit for it, whether you like him or not.
Yeah, I mean, something's being done. That. I mean, and people are saying, like, Obama was this great president. Are you kidding me? Fucking, as far as, like, outward appearances for yes, cool, calm, collected, well-spoken, sure thing. But, dude, fucking drone massacre up the asshole. Like, people are completely... Just because there's not fucking bombs going off and, like, missiles being fired, he still fucking killed a lot of people with drones. Like, people don't ever talk about that.
Well, when he came in... well, I mean, whether Bush did do 9/11 or not, he did come in, like, you know, saying, I'm going to pick up George Bush's mess and stuff like that. And the war did kind of stop. You know, they did, you know, Saddam and Osama, you know, were taken care of, you know, in his term and stuff like that. but I don't really think that was his doing.
Yeah, really.
It's just, I don't know. I think in all that he was made to look like to be a real good guy. He was well.
He probably is a real good guy. Like, he's probably a very nice guy, but like,
I mean, I think he's fucking a puppet just like the rest of them, dude. I really do.
I mean, they are. Yeah, I mean, they're all in that kind of realm. But
and all he was trying to do is just fuck up, Trump's image, before he actually went into office. I think he was making it hard on him. I really do. But I don't know. I've been kind of steering away from the politics and the news lately just because it's same shit.
Yeah, it's all retarded. Again. I swear to God. Oh my God. I can't. I swear to God. Oh my God. I can't do this anymore as far as politics and shit. And I really don't pay attention to it, but that's just what I've gathered from what I've observed in the past few weeks. But
yeah, I'm really taking this time to bury myself in some hobbies again. 2 weeks ago I was sick as fuck, dude. I died.
Allergies, right?
Dude, I had allergies so fucking bad. I was so fatigued. My back hurt. I was sneezing. I was fucking dying. So I didn't podcast, and then I've been playing more guitar lately. I haven't started writing, but like I said, did yoga, been exercising again, getting ready for that marathon in October. And it's been kind of therapeutic. I've been digging it.
Yeah.
How's I know you're fucking diving in balls deep into your schooling now.
Yeah, I started my audio engineering program at this place called the Recording Conservatory of Austin. It's also known as Stinson Studios. Basically, it is this one guy. What the fuck is this? John Stinson. He owns a studio in his house. It's a very, very expensive part of Austin. Like, where all the fucking, if you're a celebrity and you're buying a house in Austin, that's where you're buying them. So it's a big, big house, and he turned half of it into a functioning studio that's open 24/7, just students like me, to get clients and stuff like that. And they have other audio engineers and musicians who are qualified to teach. They teach us Pro Tools, music theory, beat production, studio design, stuff like that. It's a 2-year-long program, and I get to, in the meantime, use the studio and bring in all these different kinds of clients or musicians or bands or whatever and record them. And then they pay me for using the studio, and I kind of get to get my own network going. And then I also learn the trade. And then also a big perk of that is, since I am a student there, I get to use the studio for life. So I get to record, I get to produce there, and they're teaching me every single kind of music, like in the music industry kind of thing. Like, I'm going to learn there, I'm going to meet a bunch of musicians, I'm going to get to work with a lot of people, and it's going to be fucking awesome.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm excited for it too. And have you talked at all about using the drum studio for potential podcasting?
Yeah, that's a possibility. So
cool. That's cool to keep in the air. I can't wait to check it out, dude. And
it's really fucking cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's
sweet. Have you been
awesome? I'm gonna track some drums tomorrow morning early.
Cool.
It's gonna be fun.
Have you been playing any more guitar lately too? I know
a little bit. I've been working on some singing color songs and stuff like that. That's just the kind of stuff I like to practice. It's kind of fun.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. I've been getting back into Jimmy, of course, but I'm mainly just working on just pentatonic scales and just understanding where you need to be on the neck of the guitar during your solo.
Yeah,
the theory is gonna be is more rough for me. That's where you're gonna have to help me out. And then as far as showing you drills and shit, I'd be happy to show you just to get some more muscle memory. For your
because I'm about to get back into it. I'm about to do all my major and minor scales and triads and stuff like that. Which is I was in high school band, so I know a good amount of that stuff. But it's been a while since I've looked at that, so I'm gonna brush back up and work on my scales today for sure. I need to know 12, all 12 major and minor. By Majo, but I should be fine.
Cool.
Because I already know most of them.
When you're practicing that, I'll either be writing or
I mean, I know all of them, but I gotta brush back up.
Or I'll be doing a picture of. I'm gonna be drawing a Pikachu today. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty cool though. I'm gonna do it on the brown paper that I got, and then I'm gonna do
El Negro paper. Papel.
That's black. But
Negro. Oh, what's brown?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Will you let me fucking finish?
Sorry, I thought.
Will you let me start?
I thought brown was. Fuck. So, okay. Anyone who speaks Spanish.
You done?
Comment.
You done?
What brown is?
I don't even want to say it anymore. Fuck.
Good, because that was dumb. Anyways. What the fuck is brown in Spanish?
I don't know, bud.
Okay, hold on. What's brown in Spanish?
Marrón.
Marrón. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Anyways.
Have you heard anything new about McGregor other than Dana White saying he's not going to fight Khabib in Russia?
No, but I heard they're gonna rematch Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier. Okay. So that means Khabib is not fighting those guys right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he will. Maybe the winner will get Khabib or Khabib. Probably because I know there's a Jewish holiday coming up soon, and he can't fight because I think he can only eat at nighttime or something like that,
really?
like Ramadan or something. And so it's gonna throw off his training. So he's taking time off. So. And also the X factor is if Connor's gonna what's gonna happen with Connor because nothing has happened yet. As far
Ferguson is out for how long? Like
8 months. Yeah, because his knee is fucked.
Yeah, it's so fucking dumb.
So yeah, that's gonna see. And I mean, honestly, I think if Khabib wants to fight sooner than Connor's coming back, I think he should get the winner of Poirier Eddie, which. Be fine, that'd be good, but I really want to see him fight Kevin Lee.
Yeah.
I really want to see him fight Kevin Lee.
You were talking about his insane top game when he's in
the he's like not okay. Khabib is the best. There's no one like Khabib's game, but Kevin Lee's wrestling game is really, really, really good too, and his striking is way better than Khabib's.
Yeah, no question his striking is better than Khabib's, but I still think.
But also striking on the ground is better. I think his ability to pass. Is really smooth.
Question is he going to be in a position to be able to pass?
His jiu-jitsu might be better too. I mean, obviously, as far as the Khabib his game goes, like obviously he's a supreme, the almighty wrestler from fucking
grappler,
right? Sent down from Zeus himself, but I don't know.
It's just the names that he's wrestled and has been seen, ragdolling.
He has. Like I don't think he's been tested.
Not
at all.
But it's because no one can test him. Not yet, at least.
But he hasn't. I don't think he's faced the upper echelon of
it's
people
gonna
either.
take. I mean, we're talking like straight wrestling match though at this point.
Who's the toughest person he's faced so far? Edson Barboza.
Yeah, and he
he
did ragdoll him, but he's kind of on.
And Kevin Lee took down Edson faster than Khabib did.
I mean, I'm not too worried about the time. What about the amount of times he's been taken down? Like
I think Kevin took him down more times too. I think he had him down for.
That'd be something to look up before, really considering. But I mean, either way, it's not.
He has a higher takedown percentage too.
We're not really. I don't know. I'm not really listening to the numbers as far as that because their games are completely different. Like Kevin Lee's striking is far more superior. Is he even going to really fuck around on the ground at all?
I feel like he will. He wants to. I feel like that's why. Because, I mean, he stood in the pocket and kickboxed Barboza. He wants to kickbox with the best kickboxers. He wants to wrestle with the best wrestlers. That's what he wants to do.
That would be interesting.
He's only 25. He still has plenty of room to grow, but he's really, really, really good.
How old could be like 27, 26? They're still.
Yeah, they're both really young.
Yeah, that's good.
But I mean, I know Kevin will not be afraid to wrestle with Khabib. I'm not saying that's his game plan to go in there and wrestle with him. I'm saying he will, but I think he's gonna tag him up on the feet first because we all have seen Khabib get exposed on the feet.
Yeah,
because he's a good striker. He's definitely not. Based on his striking, just his striking, I honestly don't think it's UFC material. Just his striking, I seriously think it's not UFC material.
I think his biggest issue that he really just showed this last fight was on his way out of the pocket or trying to circle out, he keeps his chin way up in the air.
It's not the first time he's done it in a lot of other fights, and he's been tagged a few times.
I mean, this was the worst fight as far as like him getting tagged up. I feel he gave him a real chance to knock him out. But, I mean, he did show that he did have a little bit more of a chin than I was thinking before. But I'm not going to say it's like an iron chin or anything like that.
Yeah, he's been wobbled.
I mean, you have to remember, too, dude, that was only on like 1 day's notice with all that other bullshit going on.
That was the number 11 guy.
Yeah.
Wasn't even top 10.
But, dude, it's just with all this other hype and you're training for Ferguson and all that shit, and potentially Max Holloway, and then one day's notice, like
That's true.
It's just a lot of different
That's a lot to take in. That is true. But then again, that also plays into the fact that also the highest guy's fight besides him is the number 4 guy. At the time, Barboza.
Granted,
that's impressive.
I'm
number
not
4.
saying he has an easy ride to where he's gotten, but there's definitely been other fighters that have had much tougher roads to the belt. It's just the situation that Khabib's been put into. Right now, I'm not convinced that Kevin Lee can beat Khabib. I have no idea if Khabib could beat Kevin Lee yet. I would just have to watch film and just see what's up.
Honestly, I think
this would be his toughest test.
I think
by far.
I think I'd have Kevin Lee in that fight.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's hope it happens then.
I really do hope it happens because also fucking Poirier is a bad. He's really looked good in his last fight too. So I think his striking might be too much for Khabib.
It's a good question. I did hear very similar talk with.
I think Alvarez would be the best matchup for Khabib as far as like Khabib's favor. Like I think Khabib can handle Alvarez's striking and then out wrestle him. Because Eddie's a pretty good wrestler, but
not to that level.
Yeah, but I see Dustin. He's smart. He's really quick and he's in and out. He does not stay in one place. I see him out striking Khabib.
Cool.
So.
I think there's even talk about GSP and Khabib at 70 because Khabib does want to go to 70.
Yes, that'd be
a phenomenal fight. I feel, but I know it's hard to say. I know Bisping and GSP was. I had GSP winning in favor in the past. They'd faced it was a big favor, but the question is his strike? I don't think his wrestling is superior to Khabib at all. I still think Khabib can out wrestle the fuck out of GSP, but it's the striking.
Yeah,
and also too. Granted.
See, that's like with everyone with Khabib. Like I said, dude, I don't think his striking. Okay. Is very, very average.
I wouldn't say he's a one-dimensional striker per se, but not much more than
very fundamental.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
Very fundamental,
except for the chin.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
rudimental.
Like he can. That's what I'm saying. It's not very good.
Not very impressive.
Not UFC caliber.
I think it's just kind of a question like. Almost like a polar opposite of Ngannou, is he gonna get a hold of you and keep you down all fight?
But he can get away with it though, because look at Ben Askren. He doesn't ever stand up, and he always. Everyone knows he's gonna take him down, and he's gonna fucking ground him pound. That's what he does. That'd be a great fight, Ben Askren versus Khabib. He can get away with it because of his wrestling. He can get away with it, but his striking is no bueno.
Oh, so far I'm hearing they're not interested in signing him for a fight.
Yeah, they're not gonna fight. No, I think Ben Askren's gonna fight Nick Newell or something.
Cool. I have Ben Askren on that all.
Because Nick Newell's a jiu-jitsu fucking.
Well, I don't know. How old is Ben?
Ben's he's on the older side. Nick Newell's an up-and-comer. He's Conor McGregor's run fighting in Bellator.
Oh, cool.
His striking sucks, though.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a fucking Brendan Schaub said an Alley Cat version of Conor McGregor, but it's just messy. It's just not good.
Yeah.
But he's a really good jiu-jitsu guy.
I know.
He's talking shit like Conor McGregor. He's dressing like Conor McGregor. I don't like him.
Fanboy of
yes, he's sucking dick. He's a dick rider for sure. But
so Joanna's fighting.
The Claudia Gadelha?
I think so. Yeah.
I have Joanna for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I hope so. Hopefully she doesn't pull a Ronda Rousey and just fucking, that'd be a tragedy. I want her around, I want her around to fucking fuck shit up.
No, she's fighting Tisha
Torres. I still have her.
Tisha Torres is a fucking tank.
Yeah, she is.
But I have Joanna.
She's going to tire.
I think in order to beat Joanna, you cannot have that come in aggressive kickboxing style. You have to be that unorthodox, loose, kind of like Rose. You know what I'm saying? You have to be that kind of fighter. You can't come in and out Joanna. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work.
But good on Rose. Still very excited about that win.
Dude, Rose looks so good. I don't know who's gonna beat her.
Not right now. Right now. She flipped a switch, my dude. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. I think it was a mental thing before, to be honest.
Could have been.
She was very open about her mental game being, I think, her weak point in the beginning. So I think that's a big part of it was her mental side, because now she's so good.
Oh yeah, almost unstoppable.
She came in not feeling like herself and still beat Joanna.
Yeah,
Anyone who saw that fight knows Joanna lost.
Yeah, I don't know what she was trying to say about like judges or like
Dana White being disgusted with. I'm just like, bitch, you lost.
Like,
your Polish ass lost. Get used to it.
You either still need to work on your English because you're not speaking the right words, sweetheart.
Yeah, she's a sore fucking loser.
Fuck yeah.
But DC, Stipe's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a pick?
As of right now, dude, I don't want to see like I always go against Stipe, not because I don't like Stipe.
Fuck, my God, that's the ultimate super fight. The ultimate super fight.
So far up to this point, yes.
You really, if you're picking whoever you want to see win, just because you can,
it's too hard to say.
It's too hard to be like give reasons because you give reasons for both.
Oh my God, dude!
I just want to see DC win and ride off into the sunset and not fight John Jones. That's why I want DC to win.
I'm right in
because
the same exact.
If he loses, he's gonna go back to 205, and he's gonna try and fight John Jones, and he's gonna lose for a third time, and he's gonna ride off in the sunset after that.
John Jones might just fight Lesnar at heavyweight.
That'd be fun. But if Daniel loses, I think he has to go. I think he's gonna go back to 205 and defend his belt
against Gustafsson.
Anyone. The next best guy. So if John Jones is eligible to fight, I don't see why they wouldn't do that fight. I don't want to see that fight. No one,
dude.
No one wants to see that fight, but everyone would see that fight.
Yeah.
So it's like fuck. I don't know.
Gustafsson said he'd even be open.
I want DC to win, and then I want to see DC retire after this.
You spoken like a true poet. No, dude, I'm right there with you.
Gustafsson.
I think Gustafsson would be.
I want to see him fight Luke Rockhold.
That would be. I have Gustafsson in that one.
I've never seen Rockhold at 205, so we don't know. It's tough.
I don't know, dude, because I watched the Gustafsson podcast on JORE.
Mm-hmm.
He says, like, sometimes he walks around at, like, 240.
Yeah.
And he cuts to 205.
Yeah.
He says sometimes it's tough.
And he says he feels just as good.
Yeah, he says he feels just as good at 240.
Yeah.
He feels, like, light. Not light, but, like, nimble and has heavy hands. But I don't know, man. I think that'd be a tough one for Rockhold.
Dude, I think what they should do is have Gustafsson and Jones either fight at 205.
Have a rematch.
Yeah. Or heavyweight. And then have Ngannou.
I want to see Jones.
They should have Ngannou fight Brock. The winner of Jones-Brock gets the winner of fucking... Who were we just talking about?
Stipe?
Either Stipe or DC.
The winner of Stipe and DC.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. What if...
Or Gustafsson. Who are we talking about fighting Gustafsson?
I would see Gustafsson.
Luke Rockhold.
I would see Gustafsson and Ngannou.
What if fucking Luke Rockhold went up? Oh, never mind.
I would see a 240. Dude, he wouldn't go up to heavyweight.
No, he wouldn't.
205's
where it's
big
at
for him. Yeah, that's his.
I don't know. That's probably where it's at. I mean, he probably still has to cut for sure. Because he really cuts to make 185. He really cuts like. So, I think he could. That'd be gross. He'd probably be a little bit chubby.
Dad bod
Rockhold.
Like new Tommy Hilfiger model.
Dude,
like,
what if I want to see Luke Rockhold fighting Ngannou?
No,
I bet he'd piece him up.
Luke Rockhold? I want to see Gustafsson and Ngannou.
That'd be fun.
Gustafsson's naturally heavier than Rockhold, I feel, and
yeah,
I think he would be just as quick.
Yeah,
and I mean, he could choose to wrestle him if he wanted, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would.
No, he wouldn't.
I think he would outlast the Fury and tire him out.
Dude, what about DC and Ngannou? That'd be rough. You know how much bigger Ngannou is? That'd be ridiculous.
Dude.
That'd be
undefeated as a heavyweight.
That'd be so unfair. He'd have to just you
know what would happen if DC faced Ngannou?
He would take him down and keep him down.
He would ground and pound him. He would submit him. He would choke him out in the first round.
Is he strong enough? Is he strong enough is he big enough? He's so much smaller than him.
After the second round.
He was so gassed.
After the second round, he will present his neck and he will get the choke. Dude.
That'd be crazy.
Because I think he'll keep it.
What about DC Brock? They're both wrestlers.
DC has that world-class wrestling, though.
Yeah.
He's a better wrestler than Brock. Brock is just a monster. I don't want to see that fight. I want to see DC Stipe, obviously, and then I would see him face the winner between either Gustafsson Jones 2 or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Heavyweight division's kind of tired up. There's not very many good opponents right now.
Yeah, other than like those few guys that we were
it.
just talking about, that's about. I mean, there are some up and comers that are kind of exciting, but
just not ready for a title.
Yeah,
no way.
Yeah. Well, who do you have over Ngannou and Derek Lewis?
I have.
I want Derek Lewis to win.
I would like Derek Lewis,
but I think Ngannou's gonna knock him out.
I think Derek Lewis is gonna take him down and beat the fuck out of him.
That'd be awesome to see, but I just don't see that happening because the fight that we even saw with him when they did go to the ground, it was sloppy.
He seemed really unmotivated to fight.
You did say that.
He even admitted it. He did. So if he wants to fight Ngannou, that's a bigger fight. He's gonna make a lot more money for that fight.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So
no doubt. I hope he wins, and he does have the knockout power to put out Ngannou.
I think he's gonna take him down and put him out.
That would be interesting. I think Ngannou's range is too long early on. I think that I would hope that Ngannou works on, at least goes to a wrestling camp.
Fucking runs on the treadmill a bit.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Stop
I think
shoveling
sand. I think Ngannou clips him and just puts him out. I don't think you're gonna get the 5-star knockout like he did to Overeem, but I think he clips him, kind of wobbles him, and then just like TKOs him. I think the ref is gonna be more prone to stop it sooner too because it's Ngannou.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen first round.
Yeah.
But that'd be sick if Derek Lewis just fucking smashed him.
God damn it.
With an overhand right. Right on the good old temple, that foot in diameter long temple with the lightning bolt on it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
lightning bolt to the butthole. That's what that was.
Oh, fuck. Well, my dude, do you want to play some disc golf?
Yeah, I think that's on the agenda.
Because it was supposed to rain today, but it's actually not.
It's humid as fuck, though.
It's okay. We're going to break a little sweat.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be all right. Well, anyways.
We out. That was weird. That was weird.
That was total accident.